whether it's analog or hybrid, it doesn't matter. DAW, it doesn't matter. It's how well your ears perceive the sound and how do you think of that single song or record and how you portray that as to the world. That is mastering. Let's do a recap and how did I end up here? So, welcome. Where have I been? Well, we moved to, like I said, we moved to Georgia about 2 years ago, right? And then we moved to a house recently, almost basically a year now. A few things that I have learned recently, and I've been postponing making this content for a while, and there was multiple, not issues, but inconvenient situations. And one was when you move to a house and you don't own household stuff because you've been living in apartments for so long. Then you start thinking about it, and then your budget allocate for things like lawnmower, stuff like that, and trying to come up with a rhythm of when do I take care of the household stuff and where my studio side of things come. That took a little bit. At the same time, I was struggling the hardest time because I keep watching everybody's content. Listen, I'm not even gonna mention a name at this point. We all know the most people who does YouTube content on the audio production side of things, so no need to mention that. And how hard has been for them every now and then when they speak up or they said I'm gonna give up or whatever. Y'all seen that before. And while I'm not even putting a channel or nothing, I'm questioning should I do it or not. And yes, I should have done it. I should do it, right? But the one thing that keeps lingering in my head, Jesus, you have way too much knowledge to just pour it out all at once without definition. Something happened. And then you put the room, the speakers are there, I edit back there. There's a TV in front of me, and then I got a window, and the window allows me to get a, you can hear the crickets right now. So editing and looking that way is pleasing rather than just look at the screen the whole time. But what was more shocking to me was my perception, or what I thought would be the perception of what people think about me out there. And then I keep listening every now and then, certain YouTubers, not gonna mention name because it doesn't matter. And then the keyword is be you. Well, be you, what am I gonna be? Be me. Because am I talking too slow and then people will have a hard time catching up and they'll just speed up the video, or am I just being too formal, which I tried. Prior to this, I had tried like more than 4 times, different camera locations. The camera was pointing from there to this way, then the front from there to here, and I just keep destroying the entire rig that is right in front of you, like light here, microphone there, cell phone, blah blah blah. I can just keep rebuilding all this stuff off and on, and then you can't help but get not intimidated but discouraged to do this, because every now you think this is not good enough. Like when all these YouTubers have already established a rhythm, a camera angle, and they have mastered that little skill, it is a long way, I'm not gonna lie. And then are you gonna edit it, or are you gonna send it to somebody editing it? I don't know what's gonna happen to that, to be honest, because I can edit and my music every day, no problem, but video, I don't know about that yet. About to figure it out. But then I keep getting a little discouraged, and I think this is part of the video today. It's okay to get discouraged. It's okay to literally just say, screw this. This is a lot. But some people just fly through. And the reason is, I have dedicated my life to the audio side of things. I know my speakers. I know what EQs does. I know how to compress. All my clients are happy. So I focus on one task. And I think that was okay. Don't get me wrong. Because I can navigate through mixes really fast and effectively. Whether it's analog or hybrid, it doesn't matter. DAW, it doesn't matter. It's how well your ears perceive the sound and how do you think of that single song or record and how you portray that as to the world. That is mastering. It's not applying a limiter and stuff like that. It's have the confidence, and I'll get back to the main subject. Have to the confidence to deliver a product that your artist will be pumped about it, and also like, heck yeah, I can publish this and we'll make it work. You know, it will not be a double guessing. And that part, it is mastering. It's how I relate to my clients. It's how I talk to communicate with them. Billing, because we have to bill. Metadata. And very little, actually, about processing. Processing should happen and should be excellent. Upon content, right? Or material. But it's the confidence that I have already gotten on the mastering thing with working on music and relationships and all that stuff. But now going back to the content of these videos, how to be me, right? I have a phase, I have a rhythm. Like in the morning, I speak faster. In the afternoons, I'm more thoughtful or maybe tired, whatever. So these videos are gonna have a different timing depending when I'm creating them, and or how steady I get to work on these videos to develop a sense of speed or something, or start doing more quality of words, where I think more on the video content than the actual editing. I'll figure it out. But then again, let me circle back to the main content of this situation. Be you, right? So this is me being me in front of one camera. It may sound awkward saying it because it's a given these days, but have the confidence to be in front of a lens, not only just one time, but multiple times. That's a great tool. So I appreciate people who does that. Now, that being said, I'm happy being in front of 200, 300 people in front of me. I like that. Being a lens, that's an acquiring taste, but I like to talk to people. So why am I doing this? Well, there's 1, 2, 3 things, whatever. One is exposure. My mastering services, I want to grow them more. I just want more clients. I want to have more interactions. I have more journeys, more satisfied clients, more happy emails, more emojis. I want that. So this is for me. This is my way to look for it. Second, get on outside. Get also out of my comfort zone. I think I've been in my comfort zone for way too long for what I would say. And at this point, my knowledge and everything, it just makes sense to have this. So I will develop my own personality based on my own persona, if that makes sense, even though it sounds redundant. But be me, it will be my task, how to be me, and just not be rigid to the first videos at a time. Like I was like gross about it. Like I will spend 2-3 hours filming one video on a given day, then I'll just plug it into the computer and start doing the playback, and I will cringe. Like I'm annoyed to myself because I'm trying to be so uptight, picking up the words, making mistakes of those words that are not part of my day-to-day language. And now all those things are clicking in. You know, it may not be the perfect lighting, it may not be the perfect angle. I don't care about that right now. I just want this to go up so I can create that sense of comfortness and the routine that I have to establish. Because my audio workflow is established. Speakers right there, TV right there, the computer is back there. It all works for me. This is ergonomically shaped for me. It is not for anybody to come in and actually work on music. This is for mastering music. maybe in the future mixing. But I want to create that sense of comfortness in front of a camera. So, like I said, I can get more clients, share knowledge, and have fun. Because to be honest, I just want to do this and be happy. I don't want to do this and dread it. Like I know some reviewers in the audiophile side of things have come to, where the fun of the channel has become a burden. And those are the things that I want to avoid. It's inevitable for some people, but I want to avoid not having fun doing this, because I have managed in my career to have fun with what I do. I work on music, I work on theaters, I make people happy in most of my areas in life. I make people happy. I make things that bring joy or excitement, or like, oh my god, you fixed this, or like, oh my god, this theater sounds incredibly amazing. I've been this year going through some Atmos theaters that I've set up, and I'll tell those stories later. And those theaters have jaw-dropping sound, because I have put my skill sets of audio mastering into a theater. Now the concepts are very different, but I approach the room as it might sound interesting, and I'll wrap it up with this. I treat those rooms like it's a client, but like their music, and the music is the room. Even though that doesn't make sense, but I EQ the room like if it's for an album, so to speak. And I have managed to find a way that it's not unique. There's no science of what I do. I do this by ear. And you know, there's graphics and there's some DSP processing, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, it's how I translate that. And I have had awesome success with these rooms that I've been dealing with, all kinds of sizes, gigantic, small, tight, big ass speaker system, from Wilson to BMW to Theory. It's all kinds of brands, and I'll go over with that. But what I'm saying is, I have the confidence in so many areas that I bring joy to people, and I want to make sure that I'm happy with doing this, because I don't want this to be a burden on my shoulder that I have to dread coming up, fire all these lights up, and just dread it because I need to do it. I need to do this, but I want to enjoy the process of doing it. That being said, that was a monologue. I'm gonna keep saying the same ending. Be nice to each other and your pets. I'll see you guys around.